presentation. My name is Ashley, and this is Alicia, and we're from Lincoln, Argentina. Our main question about the project is what can we do to teach our community about poverty? And a quote that we chose to kind of like get your mind into poverty is, if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach him how to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
The title of our presentation is Living as a Couple. Because even though we know about poverty and we want to help, so we don't know how the people live there are living. It's so different from what we're used to. It's a completely different world.
It also has a So before we start, here are some things that you should know. Worldwide, there's 2.2 billion children in the whole world, and 1 billion of those children are in poverty.
At least 80% of humanity lives under $10 a day. 80% of humanity is 5 billion people. And considering that the average American meal is around $25 to $50 just for 2 people.
Because of poverty, 22,000 children die each day.
Around 27 to 28% of all children in developing countries are estimated to be underweight or not able to develop properly. Therefore, their brain can't develop properly or their full body functions.
In Argentina, 27% of the Argentine population is in poverty. That's around 11 million people.
Here's a map showing the poverty in countries. As we've already told you, in Argentina, 20 to 30% lives in poverty. Here in Ecuador, 30 to 40% lives in poverty. And here you can see is the most poor areas.
So to come up with our project and we had 2 inspirations. They were IT and the Villas. IT is the game that you're going to play today for our game, the game that we chose for you to play. And it's basically you started the game and you have a family of 5 people. So those 5 people, you have to take care of them. So you have to take them to work so that you can make money. You have to take them to school so they're educated, and you also have to keep them healthy. And you always have to find a balance between all those things. And it's really hard because sometimes you will randomly get one person who's sick, so you have to take them to the hospital. But sometimes you can't always afford it, so they die.
Our second inspiration was the villas. As you may know, the villas are poor areas where houses are stacked upon each other. They include materials such as brick and fabric, as you can see here. The people there live in terrible conditions, with no health, education, and barely anything to feed themselves.
And whenever our parents are going to work or something, here's like where they work, and going there, they can always see the villas, so it's kind of like
a common sight for us.
Yeah. To raise awareness and money, we made this really big event. Yeah. It would take place on a Saturday, and whoever wanted to join would form groups of 4 to 5 people, and those groups would come on a Saturday and they would play together, that would be their family.
The groups would then split up and play obstacle courses, races, whatever we have available, and they would earn money, which would be tickets. With these tickets, they could pay for their health, education, and food. But these things would be at a very high price.
Like IT, education would be a very big thing. Whenever you had enough money, you would be able to go to a stall and pay for education. So you would get a token rewarded because of that. And with that token, you would be able to go to an obstacle course and you show them what you got, and you would get paid more money because of that.
Another key factor in poverty is discipline. Because of poor living conditions, malnutrition, and sometimes bad water supplies, people in poverty are really prone to diseases such as cholera and tuberculosis. In this game, to make it more realistic, we have added diseases, which would be people dressed in bright colors or something that makes them stand out. They would tag players, and the players would then have to sit out of all the games until family could pay the hospital fees.
So when we were coming up with all of our projects in our school, the main thing that our teacher told us to do was make this project sustainable. So how will we do that? Hopefully we'll be able to make this an annual event, so it will become something that we do in Lincoln every single year. We will also want to educate the community and tell them what poverty is and what these people go through. And we would also, since we're going to high school next year, we would also like to tell the future middle school members, student members, what this project is about and to see if they can make it like a funner and
Better project. In conclusion, our project covers most areas related to poverty, such as disease, hunger, and education. All profit would go to a charity of our choice, which would deal with poverty. The main idea of this project is to teach people how it is to live in poverty. The Umbrella Project. The Umbrella Project is what is basically all of Lincoln's projects combined, battling the 20 issues that JIT is based on. It is the idea of the Umbrella Project is not only to give people money when they need it, is to teach them how to make them up with their own. Here we have a small video.
It's also symbolism to show that we're trying to shelter the world from its problems. And here's a video that we submitted for the
film festival, which deals with the Umbrella Project. If it doesn't load, we'll just keep going.
So thank you for listening to our presentation. And to leave you, we will leave you with two resources. One of them is IT, which is the game that we're going to play now. And the other one is freerice.com. This has to do more with hunger, but I found it last year in science class, and you go to the website and it asks you for to look for a synonym for a word. So it gives you 4 options, and if you get the right one, it donates 10 grains of rice to someone that is in need of food. So it's a really easy activity, and it's easy to do. So I really enjoy it, and I feel good when I complete a lot of works.
Any questions?
Would there be like an entry fee to the IT event?
That's how we're raising money.
Just out of curiosity, do you find any risk in, obviously you're raising awareness by the event and creating simulation. Do you think there's any risk in making a game out of poverty simulation?
I don't think so.
Like using it as amusement, you know what I mean?
I don't think so, because like they said, what is it? I think it was just now that they said that people normally learn mostly because of playing. So it would kind of teach them to how hard it is for people to buy food and how hard it is to getting the money to buy that food. So it would be education.
Any other questions?
So now I think we'll go to our activity.
Okay, so